Good morning, it's Crazy Cat Lady Diamond Painting. Figured I'd make a quick video while I'm doing this. I pretty much just slept the weekend through. Well, not really. We went to the farmer's market and other little things. But yeah, I ordered this electric thing because it's got a multi-placer that is metal. And I've been working with that recently. As you see, I've finished the first row of this and I'm onto my second row here. Just been picking at it every here and there. They made us work overtime again this weekend, just out of spite because a bunch of people called off sick on Monday, and then a bunch of people left early on Monday, and then a couple of people left early on Tuesday. So they forced overtime on us and had us doing nothing but cleaning. We walked in and there was nobody hot stamping. They're like, yeah, there's no work for anybody. So first shift spent 5 hours cleaning. They had us doing random little things and 3 or 4 of us cleaning.
For future negotiation. Thank you.
I just don't even understand why they would have us come in for an overtime shift and not send us home or cancel it, just have us wander around cleaning on overtime pay. I'm like, okay, whatever. They're constantly talking about how they need to save money, but having us come in on our day off to clean is kind of ridiculous.
Yes, just a few more months.
But
Missed so much already.
yeah, I finally sold. I had these 255-gallon tanks that I had broke down and decided to get rid of because I'm getting out of fish keeping. I was in fish keeping from the time I was like 11, and I don't have the time. I don't pay attention to the fish tanks. The only time I even look at them is when I'm feeding them or cleaning the tank. I'm over it. So
You didn't ask, did you?
finally, this kid got a hold of me during the week last week and said he had this.
Seems to be a lingering
Wait,
feeling.
I don't know how to say it. Wacom or Wacom.
He was
It's a
some traitor.
tablet for drawing with the computer. And I usually don't take trades, but I looked at that and I was like, well, my daughter's birthday is exactly 2 months away now. So she loves to draw. She draws stuff on the computer all the time. I told him, I was like, you know what? Yeah. I looked it up and I could have got it for just like $150 on eBay or something, but I was like, you know what? Let me not say no because I've got holidays coming up and these fish tanks have been taking up space in my living room for over a year now. I'm like, that's it. Dude, just come get it. So he came and got it. My daughter's been messing with it and she's already showed us the first picture she drew with it. She's all happy. So I was like, yeah, that worked out well. And the kid was really happy too. Younger guy, and his dad brought him to get him, and he's like, yeah, he's been riding me ever since you guys first started talking about it. He's like, he's been super excited. I was like, yeah, he was like, he was like texting me nonstop for like a whole week. I'm like, man. But yeah, I understand. That's what I figure. I was like looking at it and he sent me a video where he was talking because I was like, yeah, my daughter's going to want to test this tablet and make sure it works.
Okay.
So he started like sending me a bunch of videos of him plugging it in and using it and stuff and him talking. I'm like, yeah, it's a young kid. So that's why he's like going bonkers about it. So, well, it's all done now. He's got it and she's got her little drawing tablet. So that's cool. They're both happy.
It's her plans. She can't waltz back and forth between Canada and Gilead like she's a fucking queen or something.
What, I should probably turn this off.
She did there.
Watching
Maybe
Handmaid's Tale.
they'll.
Watch it go into a commercial every time I send it backwards or forward. It goes into a commercial. It's just gonna do the random can't connect bull crap. But yeah, went through, finished this whole first row. And I'm using this thing to roll it up, which is causing fuzz on the bottom because my cats keep climbing down there, as usual. It's going to be a forever issue if I keep doing it up here.
Listen to you, Lydia.
All right, let me pause that there. All right. Whoa, and there we go. This one I kind of, it's up, it state I can charge it while it's plugged in, which I love, but it only has 3 speeds. Cute. Here we go. It only has 3 speeds, and the highest speed isn't super strong. It came with a filter. Let me see. Got it right here. This filter thing to put in between there so dirt don't go up it, but that had it where it was barely picking anything up, so I pulled that off. Like, it's a nice concept, but yeah, see, I have problems picking them up at times. But it's not too bad. It's nice to not have to fiddle with the wax, so... Oh, nice, a hot flash. Let me turn the fan on. A little itty-bitty fan. Ugh, yeah, farmer's market, we got peanut brittle. Oh, and I got some ribs and made them in, like, doggone it, this is the second time I've done that. Whoa, it went way up this time. Come on. Yeah. Went and got, there's a Parish Farms, they raise Duroc pork. So I got some boneless ribs and I made these ribs that's apple and onion. I sliced up a couple apples and stuck in between the ribs, and then onion too, and then I poured apple cider on there and put some pepper and thyme, and it's really good, super juicy and flavorful. It's pretty nice when my daughter doesn't like barbecued, and her boyfriend doesn't either very much, so I told him, I was like, well, this is not barbecued. I hadn't made them like that in a long time. I was like, oh yeah, I remember I had made the apple ribs before. Apple and onion. They are pretty good. Didn't really measure the apple cider, just poured it over them and turned the slow cooker on. They were fall apart tender. Right now, I got all of the little... Stop chewing my plant! Ugh, these cats. Next weekend, we have to go. It's my aunt's birthday. She wants to go back to Golden Corral for the first time since my cousin passed. She said, yeah, she doesn't. She's like, yeah, Vicky would be upset if we let her passing stop us from going there all the time. I'm like, yeah, but I guarantee not. The only reason we go there is because our aunt and uncle, Paul and Larry, won't go to any other restaurants because Larry's too cheap. He swears up and down everything else is too expensive. So I'm like, yeah, it has been a long time because, well, shoot, when was last? We hadn't been there since about this time the year before. 'Cause then once the holidays start hitting, we just went to my cousin's house, Vicky's. Now they'll be coming here. So skipping out on it, been skipping out on everybody's birthdays. Well, except for my brother Jay, since I paid for everybody to go to that Mexican restaurant. They better not whine and cry about Tony Pacos when my cousin Ben comes here. He'll be here the weekend after we celebrate her birthday. It's like the weekend after next, he'll be here for us to do our little thing. We're going to Tony Pacos the first night when he comes in, have dinner there, and then the next night, well, the next day, we're all just going to hang out here. And we finally figured out a game plan for what we're eating. So my kids are like, yeah, they probably never had Mississippi roast, which is my kids' favorite. So I told them, I was like, yeah, that's they just want to have the roast. So they're like, yeah, they haven't had it, so we should have that. And then my kids are like, well, we better get a lot because yeah, I'll get like a 4 or 5 pound roast just for us. And they gobble it all down. What are you doing? Toes? Quit eating my plant. I actually meant to cut that piece off. It's hanging in front of my here, yeah. Here's my other big boy. There's Toes, the one with extra feet on his front paws. Yeah, that's right. I got some pictures of you, you brat. I got you on there. You're busted. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, yeah, my daughter's boyfriend. I'll just JT. He got a new power source for his computer. He had been replacing pieces and parts of it all along. So I think he was starting to have issues and he was just trying to piece part it together to keep it going. But it went totally out on him. So I had to get him a new computer last week, which blew my entire check. So I'm going to be, that's what I thought, 48. So I think I didn't pay I don't know what I didn't pay. The electric bill was the big one I didn't pay. So now this month I'm going to be using my checks to catch up on all the bills I didn't pay. Darn it. I hate that. Thing unwinds itself and doesn't sit in these. If I on one side, the other side lets go. Hold on here. Push that up. Come on now. Yeah, my force keeps. I had to roll this and put it up under here because Sarge kept laying on it. He's got fur all over it and he's starting to flatten it. So I had to roll it and tuck it up under here. I knew I would end up getting fur on it from it being so close to me under here. But it is what it is. It's all I can do, really. Keep him off of it. You can see where he's just flattening it. Oh, look at that. This one will be done in no time. Oh, I've got a random blue one. Oh, and a random tan one. Oh, yay. Oh, all right. But, yeah, I went to a different place to get my nails done where I didn't have to make an appointment. I'm like, yeah, because making these appointments last week was, I had stuff to do every darn day. I missed so much sleep last week. It was awful. That's why I've been sleeping all weekend. Cause can't remember what the heck. I had something on Monday, and then Tuesday, uh, yeah, I took little Mr. Thoth, previously known as Teddy, in on Tuesday with his mother. I think I stayed up and got them appointments. No, that was on the first, but I got appointments for him and his mother's, but they were on different days. But I told him, I said, I'm bringing them in on the same day. That was, is it Tuesday or no, that was Thursday. I don't know what I did Tuesday either. I know the one day I had to take the boys to their appointment. That was Wednesday. I don't know. I just did. It was a rough week. There were appointments. I wasn't getting sleep before work. I was staying up till like 11, 12, only getting like 4 hours of sleep. It was awful. I'm glad it's over. Oh, I could have done that over there. I don't know if I'm taking my old lady in. I had made her an appointment. Oh, that's supposed to be this Friday. I made her euthanasia appointment, but I was like, yeah, it's on the 17th. That'll give me time to like give her extra loving and lots of attention and stuff. And I've been keeping her in my room. I was like, the heck with it. She can just stay in my room so that way she's separate from everybody. And I got her these little pouches called Delectables, and she really likes those. And I got her little cans of Fancy Feast. She wasn't eating it at first, but now she'll eat it. And she's been just getting all of that, and she's actually eating. And now that she's away from the rest of the cats and not stressed out by the rest of the cats, she don't have diarrhea anymore. She's not vomiting. Her stools are normal. She's eating. She's pretty possibly gaining weight. So I'm going to be canceling that appointment and making an appointment just to get her weighed and get her a shot for arthritis, so I don't have to try giving her pills and stuff and stress her out. So I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna figure out when a month is for her last appointment when she got the shot, because they said they last a month. And I'm just gonna take her in and get her shot for her arthritis and get her weighed, find out if she's gaining weight or not, because she seems like she's eating really well. She's eating several times a day and she's gobbling down all of that food, so I think she's all right. I'm like, okay, she lives in my bedroom now. She had been crying last night, I think it was. she randomly woke me up when she's just meowing nonstop, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? So when I got up, I opened the door because I was like, okay, maybe she wants back out there. And she just stood there staring out the door, and then little Phoebe started poking her head in, and she freaked out and ran. So I'm like, okay, she doesn't want outside. She doesn't want other cats in there. I don't know what the yowling was about. Unless she's just happy that she's feeling better and she's got her own space. I don't know. But I mean, when I go in there, I keep forgetting to check her gums to and her eyes to see if she's got yellow, because I'm just gonna judge by that at this point. But she's acting fine now that I got her into her own little space. I'm like, okay, she can live in my bedroom. I'm cool with that. I go in there to go to bed. I give her lovin's and snuggle her all up, and she lays next to me and stuff till I go to sleep. And I'm like, yeah, I'm all right with that. It's not her, it's my horse boy over here, so darn it. Overfilled this, so it's hard to work with right now till I empty it out a little bit. Let's see. Is it looking in there? That's the main thing that's going to keep me doing these videos, because I can like look into the picture that's coming through the camera and see how it looks from a distance or whatever. Usually looks better from what the camera shows up there than what I'm seeing here. Yep. Oh shoot, I never listened to, oh well, it's Sunday night. I'll listen to the drills and chills stuff when I go to work tomorrow. We got a new manager, and he's nice, but he's kind of a pain in the ass at the same time. Mm. So he's been doing a split shift and working half of first shift, and then the first half of our, well, till 9:30 on our shift. Tomorrow he's supposed to start fully our shift, so we'll see how that goes. Darn it, I'm gonna have to take these out singly just to get them out of the way. Hmm. Ugh. I'm looking at all of these pictures and videos that Jerry Lee, I think it's Three Sisters Broom Shop. It's only her, but it's called Three Sisters Broom Shop. She's a broom maker. She makes beautiful brooms. And it's been almost a year since I bought the first. She does tutorial videos, and she'll send you a little package with all the stuff you need to make this broom that she's showing you how to make. And I bought our first one. It's been almost a year ago, and we've still never gotten to it. But yeah, she had, there was this, like this little retreat, get together kind of thing for people that want to learn to make brooms. But it's all the way in Illinois, so I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be making it there. Really like to go one year and just do it because they show you all the stuff and they had all kinds of different broom making, old antique broom making stuff. Pretty neat. So I had to go through all of her pictures and see everything that they did. It's pretty neat. So I'd really like to start getting into them videos and learning broom making, but then by the time I did that, I did my first diamond painting and I've been doing this ever since. So I haven't really had time to do those. I'd like to go ahead and, well, that'll probably, once the new year hits, I'll switch from this and start doing some broom making for a little while till I get the handle of the first lesson. I think it's a turkey tail broom is the first one you make. It's a short little handheld one. They're probably like this big or something, I'd say. I don't know. They're not the full size brooms. Oh goodness. Yawning away. Do all the ones that are down here. Don't even start rolling around, boy. He's taken to getting up on my desk and then he starts rolling around. He's knocking everything to the floor. Like, I really need to get in here and clean this desk off and clean up the floor and everything. It's just so hard to get anything done when it's overtime every week. It's just nonstop overtime. And they keep having us do overtime because molding is behind. It's like, we can't do our job if we don't have products to hot stamp. Molding should be doing the overtime. They're the ones that are behind, not us. It's really ridiculous the way they're doing us. All right, these are those. Forgot what I was doing for a second here. Like, wait a minute. I was getting ready to put these in with the last things I was doing. Get it out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. And where is it? Right there. Almost did it again. Goodness, I need to get out of that area. It's too confusing when I've got things that I've done over here. So I'm forgetting which one I'm on. There. Well, I mean, unless I do those two. I do this a lot when I'm trying to stay with one section. I'll color chase, whatever they call it. I'm just like, whatever. I already have it out. Why not do as many of them as I can see that I can get to effortlessly? Might as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the birds up and go to bed pretty soon here, though. 6. So I guarantee this is about to be a long week. Yeah, that's about enough of those. Okay, where's the hashtags? Which ones are hashtags? Hopefully I don't have to check the rolled up stuff for it. And I bet it's over here. Let me look. Hashtag. Oh, you just got a tickle, huh? Okay. Hashtag is 16. Oh, you up, little mister? Hi, Phoebe. I am not feeding you guys right now. I'll do it when I get up for work. Yeah, it really hurt to take thought in there. It was so hard. And my son's like, I normally wouldn't say it, but, he's like, yeah, we lost Patches to her stomach cancer. And then we were thinking I was going to be taking Sparta for her liver cancer. He's like, yeah, I wouldn't normally say this, but I'm like, don't even say it. No, because he's about ready to say, yeah, it's all right. I guess you could probably keep him. I'm like, no, don't even say it because, his appointment is made. He'll get adopted quick. Oh yeah. I took them in on Thursday and he's already adopted. He wasn't even in there for 3 days. He's gone. I was like, no, I'm not going to keep an easily adopted kitten when I've got 3 ferals on the porch that I still have to get fixed. And I don't know if I'm going to have the heart to let them back outside. So, mm-mm. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to have to see how I do. But I've got an appointment for the one that I've got in here. There's still one. Her brother is out there from last winter, probably around this time. I got him an appointment. I still haven't. Oh, shoot. I need to go on there and see if they have any open for females. Because I guarantee, well, the other two, I don't know if they're boys or girls. So if you don't know if it's a male or a female, you have to make an appointment for a female so that they make sure they have enough time to do a spay. And they don't have any open. So I'm like, I just have to hope and pray that I catch the male. Yeah, I should go to this section. Well, I gotta finish all this. Hopefully I catch little Linus. So she's Lucy, and then well, I think I told you guys I'm using all of Charlie Brown character names for all of them now. So yeah, I named him Linus. So, oh, I thought a cat was fiddling around in there. It's my dog Roman. Told my son, I was like, yeah, I gotta clean out the trap and everything and get it ready to go out there because I've got an appointment. I gotta hope I catch that male. He's like, well, that's awful brave of you to make an appointment before you have him caught. I'm like, that's how I have to do it. I can't catch them because the appointments are sometimes like a month or two out. Like if I catch them and then make the appointment, I have to hold on to them for months. So no, the appointment has to be made first, the way this place goes. Didn't used to even have to make an appointment if it was a stray. I mean, a feral, not a stray. Well, I would imagine strays get taken in as feral too. But yeah, they tip the ears so that you can tell they've already been fixed. I haven't even been watching the porch to see if they're all gathering up there and hanging out together at night. They usually do around 9 o'clock. They all gather on my porch and hang out together, eat and play and just lay around, and it's cute. The whole little family out there together. More cute knowing that mom and dad can't have babies anymore. Be even more cute when I know that the babies can't have babies either. So I'm like, I don't want to keep having more and more cats in the neighborhood. Somebody was complaining about skunks in the neighborhood, and then somebody was like, yeah, all these ferals too, all these stray cats. I was like, well, you could just make an appointment at Humane Ohio and borrow a trap from them, or get yourself a trap and catch them and fix them. I was like, I've done 3 so far this year. Then everybody gets quiet. It's like everybody wants to complain about stuff, but no one wants to do anything about it. It's ridiculous. It's like it's really not that hard. You make an appointment and then lay the trap. I mean, the mom and dad were super ridiculously hard to get, but eh, they were hard. They weren't impossible because I did end up getting them. Those were just, I've never trapped ferals before and released them. That's why I'm realizing it's kind of hard for me to put them back outside, knowing what a rough life they have out there and how cold it gets in our winter time. So I'm like, the rest of the family, I might be able to get myself to let them go because I know they all hang out on the porch together and everything. So they might snuggle up in my little houses together and stay warm together in the winter. I swear, I think this thing's coming off of there. It does. It keeps rolling down. Hmm. See, I think that's in her in my bedroom meowing again. I was wondering last night if she just forgot that I was in the bed. I think she's got a tinge of the Alzheimer's because I think she was meowing because she didn't think I was in there. Is it you, Warda? I'll be in there in a little while, honey. That'll do. Ooh, at least this color, if not another. I know I'm yawning like crazy, so You know what? Let me take a vitamin C. I'm sitting here and thinking about it. Ah, okay. A lot of people are already talking about having the wintertime blues. I'm like, it was just like 87 degrees last week, so I don't know what you're talking about. Or like affective disorder. I can't remember what it's called. But I'm like, it hasn't really even gotten cold yet. Not cold enough for me. I still gotta blast my fan on me for my heat blaster, so. I had told the kid that was coming to get the fish takes, I said, yeah, I've got an old wrought iron stand too. I bought the one that those two were on after I had gotten all of it because 155-gallon came with the stand. And then I got another 55-gallon. But if you put it on the bottom thing of the stand, you couldn't reach your hand in there to do anything for like cleaning or any kind of maintenance on it. You couldn't get your hand in there. So I had to buy the replacement stand for it. But then he started coming, he's like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to take one tank and the stand because our car isn't big enough. And I was like, well, it's all on the porch. You can make 2 trips. He's like, oh, okay, cool. And then he got here and they took the top tank up the stand, and I was like, you guys ain't gonna have to make 2 trips. I totally forgot. That stand comes apart. So took it apart for him, and he had been asking if it was cleaned. I was like, dude, I took it apart last year and it's been sitting there like that ever since. You need to clean it. I am not cleaning this tank for you. He was starting to get annoyed. I was like, man, it just seems like this is somebody that's just wasting my time. Right up to the point he's like, oh yeah, is it clean? Is it really clean? Do you have them clean? I'm like, no, I'm not cleaning it. I'm like, tomorrow I'll be here at 4. Bring the thing. My daughter's going to want to make sure it works. Get the tanks, and that's it. He's like, oh, okay, okay. So his dad's like, yeah, we could just stop at a car wash and clean it. I'm like, the stuff it's been sitting there empty so long. Just going and just tilting them in your yard when you get home and using a hose and just spraying it. The stuff will come right off. Like, it's just, oh goodness. Old dried up algae. Hold on. Oh, geez. I swallowed some of my vitamin C. Oh, went down the wrong pipe. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Now my eyes watering. Ooh, okay. I don't know how to eat or drink or take a vitamin anymore. Well, this is a chewable, so. My kids like gummies. I like these ones, and the vitamin C, I gotta get the chewables. They're all tart. I love them. This was really hard to work with at first, but I've gotten the hang of it pretty well. Surprising all that coughing didn't get the birds screaming. That that's her in there. I'll be in there in a little bit, girl. Is she gonna stand at the heater vent? Because my bedroom heater vent attaches to the heater vent in this room. So she's gonna stand there at the vent and meow into it. I'll be in there in a minute, honey. Well, not exactly a minute. That's a lie. All right. I'm just gonna have to piece this one out. No, where did I see 5? I grabbed 5, and now I don't see 5. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, I need to stop. I'm grabbing numbers that I don't even have. Last year we went crazy with haunted houses. We went to like, oh my goodness, we went to at least one every weekend, starting the first week of October. We haven't gone to any this year. I should see if the kids want to go to one or if we want to just chill this year since we went to so many last year. Shit, we might chill this year just because I just don't have the freaking energy this year with all this overtime they keep hitting us with. Yeah, last year at this time we had I was starting to get days off. Well, plus him needing that computer. I don't know if I even said it. I started talking about it. Yeah, my daughter's boyfriend, he got a power source for his computer, and then he put it in, and then his computer, excuse me, started acting like it didn't have the hard drive in it. And so I was like, put the other power source back on it and see if that fixes it. And it didn't. I was like, yeah, finally just kicked the bucket. So whatever. So we had to get him a new computer. Maybe I did say, oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind now. Sorry, guys. I'm going to start repeating the same. I'm going to start spinning here, I guess. Repeating the same things. But yeah, we were kind of shocked that it showed up the next day. They must have had one in the local warehouse over here. So he got that all up and running. He's like, thank you so much. I don't know what I would have done. I was like, man, I'm not going to let somebody go without a computer now. Told him, I was like, well, I was wondering what I was going to get him for Christmas. I had no idea what to get him. Consider it an early Christmas present. There you go. So he's all happy up there. Oh, but then his headphones went out too. He's like, yeah, my headphones haven't been connected to my connecting to my computer. I guess they wouldn't to his new one either. So I went ahead. I was like, all right, I'll let you borrow the money for that now. But then when they go on Wednesday and Saturday and donate plasma and they get money from that. And they just opened a Sheets like a half a block away from the place. So we went there and he got us drinks, coffee and smoothies, and I got a parfait. The parfaits are decent. I'm like, yeah, be going there a lot. My son's like, I don't know, they're kind of pricey. He's like, well, it's a place, because sometimes when they get done, they're hungry. It's like, at least you know you've got a place right down the street that you can get some food if you're hungry. When you're done, you don't have to wait until we get home, because it's like, I don't know, 15-20 minute drive away from it. I was like, I don't know. I haven't had any of their food from that they've made yet. I'm like, I don't know. I want to try their hamburgers. A hamburger and a pizza. Every time they buy something, everything smells like pizza to me. When I get in the car and I'm like, it smells like pizza. I'm going to have to remember to go down in the basement. I put the remaining ashes from my uncle in the basement. Because I was like, I'm trying to find an urn for him or something. But then I started thinking about it. I was like, I've got my dog, my old dog Hans, I've got his ashes. And I was like, I should put them with Vicky, because when I'm gone, I'm going to be cremated. And I had always said that I wanted my ashes taken to San Diego and put in the ocean. But I'm like, I want to be with Grammy and Vicky too. And then my daughter's like, well, you can be in both places. You can be buried with them. And since have your ashes taken to San Diego too. I was like, I didn't even think about that. So I'm like, yeah, I never took any of my Uncle Jack's ashes out there. So I'm going to take his ashes and put with them. And I'm going to well, my son still wants some of Hans's ashes. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take Hans's ashes and put in there so he'll be with us. And Hans and her dog Butter were like best buddies and everything. They loved each other so much. And Butter is there. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take Hans there so he can be with Vicky and Butter till I get there. Have Vicky watch over him. And him and Butter can run around and play together while everybody waits for me. But yeah, it's like I didn't even think about taking the rest of Jack's ashes there too. I'm like, I don't know why it never crossed my mind. But I'm like, yeah, just take them all on out there. Well, looks like I'm done with this color. What do you know? What do you know? No, let me look at it up there. Whoa. Oh yeah, I already did. Doggone it. I spilled a couple. And now I know where those random loose ones are coming from, for me doing that. Yeah, it's just a couple. I think. If not, I'll find them here as I'm working on it. I think I need to move over to this one. Well, I could. It keeps sliding down because of the flattened roll my cat decided to put them in. Oops, I keep moving this darn thing. Yeah, you. You just jumped on the back of the chair. Yeah, I'm guessing. Get a little bit of these filled in over here while I'm messing with it. And this is how I end up not going to bed. Hi. Don't get in front of that monitor, you know. Little boy, I tell you. You can stay over there now. Don't even think you're just going to start walking back and forth across. Yeah, Toes is over there in the cat bed, so you can't even get in it anyway. Being a little freaking annoyance, you know it? He's like, you're supposed to be in bed now. Why you complaining about me? Yeah, I had fallen asleep earlier and then woke up at like 1 in the morning. My hours are such a mess. I really want to switch over to days. Getting too old for these overnights. We get $1.50 more an hour, and that kind of adds up to like $240 a month. And maybe once the cars are paid off, but not right now. I mean, between the two of them, I'm paying like 500, 330, about 500, a little over 500. I know it's not a lot to a lot of people, but it's a lot to me. Once they're paid up, and that frees up all that money every month. I could switch to first shift without worrying about it. Absolutely not right now. What the heck? I ended up with one stuck on there after I laid them. Other than that, it's just been the same old, which I appreciate because I'm an old lady and I like just same old, regular plain old stuff, same thing every day. I like my little routine here. Besides the fact that I keep sleeping so much that I'm not getting everything done I'm supposed to do. Because as soon as I said that, I was like, oh yeah, I never did my laundry. I've got to get that running before I lay down. Well, shoot, I guess I should do that then. Darn it, I don't want to stop doing these now. I'm going to finish these up. I'm not as worried now about not getting this done. Oh. I did go ahead and look at all of the area of the jewel and the gold, the jewelry here, because I know all that around that is like gold colors, and all of her little things on her hair here that's just supposed to be like browns and yellows, like goldish colors, and I bought metallics for it to make them look like they're actual metal gold kind of stuff. So yeah, I knew I couldn't resist it. I was like, I really want them to look like metals. So I went ahead and did it. I was like, the heck with it. I'll be upset if I just do it the way that they're done by them with just the two specials. I think there were some specials that are up in it, but so I didn't swap them out for anything. I can't remember if I wrote down what ones. I think I did. I've got a paper over there that I wrote down which numbers, which symbols are in there and what I replaced each one with. So once I get up there, I'll be doing some enhancements, which ought to make it look nice. It'll actually look like metal pieces up there. For the little jewel on the tiger and the little thing in her hair. It'd be nice if Dreamer Designs would start doing more enhancements, but until they get around to it, I'll take it upon myself to do it. Well, DP with sparklers, some of the mods and stuff on the Facebook page, they have videos of the way they do when they buy a diamond painting, how they go about picking where to do the enhancements and stuff like that. I watched one of those. I was like, yeah, that is kind of interesting. And I think they sell enhancement kits too for the paintings that they've enhanced. They like chart it out and send you the kit and what to replace and where. I've never done that. I might get into that at some point. They haven't done anything that I'm interested in though so far that I've seen. I don't know. I mean, I go on the D-stash pages and like look at stuff. If I rarely see things that I like. So I'm basically just into like ocean, beach, and like cats, tigers, not just regular house cats, like lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Mm. But so, and I would get a dragon if I can find a dragon that looks like my dragon. We did like a dragon meditation kind of thing to like, and a whole thing to bring your dragon to you so that you could meet your dragon and stuff like that. And but I did find a blanket that looks just like him, except for they've got like these glowing fire eyes and all this stuff on him. Like he's not that dramatic. He has yellow eyes, but they're just regular eyes. They don't glow and stuff. But if I ever find a dragon that looks like mine, I'll definitely get that. This girl here, though, soon as I saw this one, I was like, I have to have this one. Okay, I'm tired. I'm not gonna finish this after all. I need to get the birds up and get my butt to bed. Got work later. Yeah, my eyes are starting to droop. It's time to call it. So, well, good morning to you. Good night to me. Oh, there that all went. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. Got to see little Sarge and say goodnight to him this time.